Now we've got the big pleasure to be next to Austria's entry from 1983. 1984, 1985, 1987, 1993 and 1994. You've been on the stage many times at the Eurovision Song Contest. It's Gary Lux. Nice to meet you.
Thanks. I'm very happy to be here. I'm glad to be here. It's an honor. It was a great evening and it's very special.
Now let's start off with your very early life. You're actually not from Europe.
Yes, that's true. My parents emigrated and I was born in Kingston, Ontario in Canada. And I came over back to Austria when I was 4 years old, and it was, for me, it was a great change because children are totally different or treated differently in Canada, in the States, as it is in Austria. But I really love Austria. I love this country. I live a little bit outside of Vienna. It's called Klosterneuburg. It's like in the countryside. It's very nice. Yeah, and I enjoy it very much.
Have you been back to overseas, actually?
Yes, I lived in Los Angeles in 88. I moved to Los Angeles for 3/4 of a year. It was after 87, after Song Contest 87, where I went to 20th. And that was a perfect timing to really see how they work in Los Angeles. I wanted to see how the musicians work there, how they think, how the mentality, how all this is over there. And it was a very good experience. I saw that I could really make up with them. I sang together with Christy Nichols. She was backing vocals from Michael Bolton, and I sang with Julia Waters. She was with Paul Simon on World Tour. And I see that there was a very good understanding. We had fun. It was really a great experience. I won't miss it.
Now in the States you produced a fantastic album, Cities of Angels, which in fact is this one here, so we can show it to our viewers and for the listeners. You will hear it on the radio. Tell us more about that album.
Well, it was my first son was born in Los Angeles, and I was over there to see everything, to experience anything. So I felt what it means to live in a city that is also on a sea, that is almost everyday sun, you know, and it's a different energy. And Los Angeles, I choose Los Angeles because it's very relaxed. It's different than New York, but New York is rather the jazz scene, and I was always in R&B. Yeah, so for me it was totally clear that we have to go to Los Angeles, and I felt that I had a totally different energy. It was much more up. Vienna is very nice, but it's got, you know, we get this Freud and Jung, yeah. So we got the psychiatrists.
Yeah.
So we think much in Vienna, and in Los Angeles you feel the life much more. You feel it more intense. And I also realized that when I went there that I chose different sounds on the keyboard, different sounds, whatever I picked. So my aim is always to once live on the sea, because the sea is our origin, and yeah, I want to be there. Yeah, and for me, this City of Angels CD was writing about emotions that really it means something to lift the anchor and to go on a different continent. To go there to start a family. My wife and me, we went there, but Penny was born in LA. So it is a very hard time, but it is also a very successful time when you succeed there, when you can make a living, and it makes you stronger.
Now, what's your favorite song on that album?
My favorite song is, of course, Cinco de Mayo. My son was born on Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is the 5th of May, and it's how do you say, Feiertag? What is that?
A holiday.
A holiday. Yes, it's a special day there. And when Benny was born and I came home, the landlady said, "Oh, it's a Cinco de Mayo, baby." And I said, "What does it mean?" And she explained it to me that it's a special day, the Cinco de Mayo. And this song is I love this song. And of course, Listen to Your Heart is what I still mean. Everybody can only get happy when he does what he feels and not what he thinks. And then, of course, that's the other part. The alter ego is Colors of 69, it's living rock and roll, also having fun. The fun part is also very important, and it's never thinkable, measurable. It's just right now. Yeah, and these songs. There's also, you can carry your heart like a ring on the finger. This is very the deep side of me. There are many. This is really a CD where I really I just wrote what came along. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And there were so many. You can imagine when you go to a different city, which is the mentality different. You are alone, and the wife is pregnant, and you have to find the hospital. You have to find the doctor's team. It's very intensive, and as a musician, you, of course, you can express yourself just in music and the lyrics. So there's very much emotion in, but I think it's there's much truth in it.
Now this album is from 1990.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. It was 1990.
1990, okay.
Yeah.
Can people still get hold of it?
No, not really. No, not really, because it's not. I don't think that it's traded anymore. They just can. Actually, they could offer it. My sons gave me as a present. I will have birthday on the 26th. They gave me. They entered me in the Facebook. So whenever somebody wants it, I think this is a good space to get into contact.
Because I was really positively surprised on your performance here tonight, and there's so much energy behind the songs you've been singing, and that's fantastic, and that should be shared with more of the Eurovision fans.
No, that's nice. That's nice that you say it. That's good, because we are always measured. You know, you never know how good a song is unless the people love it.
Then you also sang for us.
Feel Free.
It's the new single.
No, that was in 1992. It was also this was produced in Los Angeles, also with an American producer. It was great. I had Tim Pierce playing the guitars. He was the guitar player of Bruce Springsteen. I had Christy Nichols and Julia Waters as backing vocals, and it was a great experience. You can imagine Tim Pierce. That was not really expensive. He took $350, and they came with a truck. And he came to the studio, he listened to the song, then he closed his eyes and just played it. You know, that was really the Rolls Royce in the musician's life, and very impressing, very nice people. You know, not nose up, down to earth, and very heartful. You know.
If it's possible, could you give us a bit of this nice motto of life: live and feel free?
Live and feel free. This is what really is. I think that's the great Herausforderung. How do you say, challenge? Because we, as a child, you go to school, and the first thing you learn is to not scream out when you know something. Put up your hand. Then they don't pick you up, so you put your hand up 20 times. Then you start to don't put it up anymore. And you know, live and feel free means just go for it, have fun. When you feel that you are happy, that you can do something to be happy, then you should live it. You know, it's very simple, but I found out that mostly the simple things in life are the most complicated things to really do. You know?